Hello, everybody. We are back here with JPH running Rayman 3. Take it away, JPH.
Thank you, Gora. Yeah, jphpue. You might remember me from such runs as Disaster. Oh, and yeah, this time it's gonna be a little bit of a different game. Rayman 3 for the Game Boy Advance. And this is a completely different beast.
Just one thing, JPH. You have your mouse on the game feed. Can you get
yeah.
up there?
Yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything more. This is a Game Boy. Game Boy mouse there, yeah. Yeah, this is a different piece to the console versions of Rayman 3. So, how different is this? Let's find out. And timer pretty much starts as we pick up a save file, an empty one. So 3, 2, 1, let's Ray. This is a side-scroller. The third one on consoles and PC is a 3D game, but because it's a Game Boy Advance, yeah, 2D made much more sense. So this might be a reminiscence of the original Rayman on PlayStation 1 and PC, and that's what they were going for with this. But they took some features from Rayman 2 and Rayman 3. So there's some extra stuff. It's not as simple as the original Rayman. But yeah, we can run, we can jump, we can do this copter move with our ears, which allows us to descend a little bit slower, and we can punch by throwing our fists. We don't have limbs, so we can throw our fists very far away. Like so. Then we just pretty much progress through levels and try not to die too many times. These yellow things we collect here, they are lumps. They don't really do anything. They are more for 100% completion thingy. So I'm not gonna risk my life to get those. The green one I just collected is a checkpoint. If you die and you have lives left, you are delivered to the latest checkpoint you have picked up. If you die and lose all your lives, you go back to the beginning of a section. As you can see, these levels are divided into sections, and this level had 2 sections, so in a game over, it's the beginning of the section you have reached. Here's a character called Lai, and she'll give us some powers during the run, and what we got now is that we can use both of our fists to punch, and the big benefit of that is more fists in the air, and we can knock those barrels over. So that was the first stage, and we're gonna go up the next one. The main collectibles in the stages we want to collect to be able to finish the game are those cages. And sorry if I say chests, for some reason my brain just thinks about chests when I should be saying cages. Somebody can calculate how many times I do that mistake. And we can laugh at it at the end. Here's an enemy, it's dead. I think in Rayman 2 you had those pirate-like enemies, so they are back on this one. And in the story as well, the main villain of Rayman 2, I don't remember the name. I wasn't able to finish Rayman 2 as a kid, but yeah, I think it was like a metal pirate. So he's back as a main enemy here, and so are the pirates. And that's something they took from Rayman 2. A little bit of an auto-scroller section here. Oh, actually that would have been fine. Yeah. There's a set. We want to collect a certain amount of cages per section. And I think we're doing fine at the moment. There are 4 worlds in the game, and you need to have collected enough of cages to reach the next one, and to reach the final boss, I think you need 20. But the cages have been routed so that you can progress smoothly. But if I forget one, then it's doomed. I might panic a bit. We'll see. That gate we're gonna leave behind. Apparently it's not as fast as the rest we're gonna pick, so I'm sorry. The main story of the game is, I think, a character called Glowbox in the Rayman universe actually swallowed a Dark Lum, which I think is like the main villain of Rayman 3 or something, and Rayman is on his way to find a cure or how to get it out of Glowbox. But Glowbox just ran away and is about to do something stupid. He's gonna get kidnapped by the main villain of Rayman 2 and we have to rescue him. Nice. The basic enemies here, they really can't take a beating. But as the game progresses, we will encounter more strong enemies and they have to be dealt with differently. And about Rayman, we have 5 health, but things deal certain amount of damage. Usually it's 1 damage, but there are things that deal 1 and there are also insta-kill stuff. An auto-scroller level, and here the grass or whatever green that is, that deals 1 damage to Rayman. Those bombs are insta-kill, so if we touch one of them, we die immediately. And there's some pumpkins fitting for an October like season 2. Have one of those, and they deal 2 damage. So we can hit almost anything else other than a bomb a couple of times, and we're gonna be fine. And we're gonna be collecting these yellow lumps because there's nothing else to do really here. Very straightforward. And yeah. Funny fact about this game is that this was actually my first Game Boy Advance game I ever played or owned. So, a little bit nostalgic run for me. Yeah, we collected everything and finished the level. We're doing good. But, time for the first boss, Garish Gears. What we need to do is carry these barrels and throw them at the gears located at the end of this little hallway. Boss is trying to shoot us with those bombs, but we can fist them quickly like that and get rid of them. And we have to protect the barrel we're carrying so we can throw it straight up and catch it when it comes back. We don't need to make it to the throw immediately. We can take our sweet time. Even in the speedrun. That's enough? Yeah, that's enough. Good. And we get our next power, and this one I think was also in the original Rayman, where we can grab certain flying rings and use them to swing across like chasms and such. That's gonna be used a lot. And usually when we get the power in the overworld here, we can test that ability a bit, which is a kind of nice design. Once again, a little bit of a change in the scenery. And a new enemy type. They're holding a shield. Just break it and with a couple of punches the enemy pretty much melts. I need 1 gauge from this section and 1 from the next. I have to remember to grab them. Most of them are like in the way, but there are some which you need to go a little bit out of your way to get. And these wonderful flying enemies. Nice. You need, yeah, we're using that a lot now. Oh, nice. And this one, yeah, that's very easy to miss. Well, we remembered. We're doing fine. And yeah, for now, the little bit of propeller skill, we can do like as long as we want. It lasts for like a couple of seconds, and then you have to touch ground and jump again to use it. So that limits our jumping potential a bit. And now they have these metal shields. You want to hit them in the head. That's an insta-kill, but I didn't manage to do it. I think the best way to go with those is punch once, then jump, and then jump punch. Yeah. This one's on the below. Let's see if it works. Oh, he didn't die. Maybe I've thrown like multiple punches at them. Sometimes they seem to die in one hit. Ooh. Follow the yellow lumps. This game, well, it's on a Game Boy Advance, so the screen size is a factor. There are a couple of times where screen crunch is definitely a thing. And you might have to do some leaps of faith. And the speedrun definitely doesn't make it any easier. There are some... Also, like, we're playing this very normally, very dev intended. There are a couple of glitches and stuffs you can do. But... I don't know, like, there's, like, in the first few levels there's one, and this level had, like, 2. I don't know those, but there are a couple of later ones I will do. Where am I going? I think it's here, yeah. And this one's actually gonna be something Kart Freak will like, because I think he's played Mario Kart Advance.
I have.
Yeah, well, did you know that this game has Rayman Kart Advance?
I did not.
Nice. Well, you're about to see it. It's called Magma Mayhem, and there's 2 of these levels, but here's the first one.
My goodness.
You can actually do a couple of things with this. Well, you go forward, and that's nice, but you can steer your vehicle, which barely does anything, and then you can strafe, which is the way more easier way to turn. How I turn in these sections is pretty much I strafe and turn the vehicle at the same time. But let me tell you that this doesn't control very well. We have to finish 3 laps, and every lap we beat, the next one's gonna be on a, like, smaller time limit. So we have to be faster on every lap. There are no enemies like our other drivers. There are some enemies, those rock-like things. They push you, they don't insta-kill you or anything. Other than... I don't remember if this... Oh, come on. This stage had the ones that bounce. If you get crushed by one of the rocks, then you die instantly, I think. But generally, if you get hurt, it's because you are driving in lava. That's not recommended. And the music is definitely not something that drains your soul. I don't know. Yeah, these are very simple, and yeah, don't make a full game out of this, please. And I don't think they did.
Visually, the cart almost looks like the hover cart from Diddy Kong Racing.
Ooh.
It's kind of interesting.
I actually never played those. Oh, come on. Yeah, we finished easily with 11 seconds on the clock. And now we open buttons. And now we have a little bit of a different type of a level. 4 switches that we need to hit, so the gate to the end of the level opens. This is a little bit more open-ended level, so not just left to right. We're actually gonna have to go from right to left. Shocking.
Going right to left in a platforming game? Unheard of.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't take it, close your eyes. Oh, come on. And now you can see the robot enemies have improved a bit. They can take a punch. But taking damage already, I don't like that. Because I like safety. So that's the first button done, and the rest are pretty much on the right side of the level. We want to take 2 chests from this cages from this level. Not this section. Rather. So this is the first one. I'm gonna watch out for the bombs. I think those bombs deal 1 damage. So at least they don't deal 2. That would be annoying. And one final button here. There's a neat little trick. Normally Rayman's punches don't fly too far. You can charge it, but you have to do it in a standstill. You can't move while charging your punch. But if you jump and almost immediately send out a punch, it goes to the maximum distance. Or I think it's maximum distance, but it goes a lot further than it would go without the jumping. Okay, that died immediately. I think I managed to get to him. Okay, nice. And from this we want to grab one cage, okay. And another little mechanic. Flying on a flaming barrel. You hit anything, you die. You have to make this no damage. This cage is a little bit hidden. You can hear the cages when you're near, and you can hear the help. So it might help you like have an idea where the cages are hidden. But when you're going fast, you don't listen to the helps. As you probably learned from the disaster run, I don't help things. If you saw that. Yep, green slime makes a slide and go fast. Okay, I can. You can, at later levels, you can, if you have iframes. Once you get hit, you can have a little bit of iframes, so you don't take damage during those, but you can also clip through enemies when you have those on. For some reason, the earlier levels don't work like that. I don't know. Maybe different developers worked on different parts of the game. I don't know. And there's the chest we want. And a new power-up time. This one's... I think we use it in a couple of next levels and then it's completely forgotten. We can climb these tight shafts by using the left shoulder button. So, let's take it for a test drive here. Hop teaches again and then level. You have to use it. Void of Bones. These 2 levels two sections are very long and they're very scary, so I hope I won't be doing too much dying. The first one isn't as difficult as the second one. The second one is the one I'm very much afraid. Here, yeah. So if there are any messages or such, now's a good time while we have this jamming tune.
We don't have any messages right this moment. So if I'll just again plug that we are raising money for Child's Play charity. We end up supplying games and toys to children's hospitals so that it can help aid in recovery in hospital settings. I'm going to post all of the links in the chat here for donate, for the schedule, and for prizes that you can check out. We also have some bid wars that are going on right now with with Mega Man 10 character bid war being the next one that's coming up, with the two choices being Mega Man or Bass or Base. Mega Man at $50 and Base at $110, and then we have Super Metroid Save or Kill the Animals with Save at $540 and Kill at $30.
Nice, I actually learned something new about the game. I didn't know you could stand on that bone. You learn something new every day. I guess that was a new nugget of knowledge. Yeah, we want to get one gauge from this level, and we did it. So we're good on that. Yeah, these skulls, they fly until you hit them, and then they stop for a bit. They stay still for a little bit, and you can use them as platforms. And once they have had their share of standing still, they will just fall. These enemies are a little bit annoying. You punch them to stun them, and then you have to throw them to defeat them completely. There are many times where you just want to defeat them, but Rayman will just... He just wants to take them and feel the fuzziness. Because those things definitely look very fuzzy. And soft. And possibly wiggly-waggling. Who knows? Pretty much this level is all about learning where to put the skulls and where they appear and what's the fastest way to go about things. Oh god, I think I hit that floor with my head. And also I didn't tell about climbing. Climbing these ladders and such is a little bit faster if you jump them up instead of just climbing them. The way you jump them up is you like jump a little bit to the side of them and then grab the ladder again. I may have to hit this button to open the end of the stage. And this stage, oof. This stage has a couple of leap of faiths, and yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Also, those bones are insta-kill, they are like spikes, so... Yeah, don't touch them, but they have nice hitboxes. And we love those. We love those. Also, very wonderful little puzzle gameplay mechanic. Throw balls at stands. Once the stand is filled with a ball, you win. Open door. Yeah, that white lump we collected actually gives us an extra life. We have 5 now, and this game considers like having 0 lives as game over. So once we have 1 and we die, we are in a game over situation, and there I was concentrating on explaining instead of playing, and that happened. We have to start the stage all over. Well, at least we have the extra lives. So, yeah. this one again. Easy peasy. But there's another one like that where you have to know that you have to grab these ladders on your right, or else you fall in the spikes. Easy. Why didn't I do that the first time, you might ask? You're not the only one. Blah. Checkpoint finally. In this section, I believe we have to make sure that the skulls are as far away as possible, so we can make that last jump. Okay, that should be good. Nice. Purple this time around, and we have a fuzzy. We want to kill this, because we have to carry that ball. If he wouldn't have died, or we would have left him alive, he would be just killing us here. A little further away, yeah. You're gonna have to see that ball connecting. If you walk away too fast, the game will just consider that, nope, that didn't happen because you didn't see it. Or the cameraman didn't see it.
Funny when games have things like that. It's like, as long as the object's off the screen, it's like, nope, don't care to update anything that's happening. It's just, it never happened.
Yep. It's a
Hello everybody, this is Carter Freak here. Just letting you know that we have temporarily lost JPH here, and we're going to be sitting on the intermission screen until he comes back, or until the next run is scheduled to be going. So stay tuned, and we'll see if we get any updates. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. We are back. JPH, go ahead and continue the run whenever.
Yep, thanks. That was the work of the robot pirates. I'm sorry. I didn't protect my router well enough. But here we are. We progressed a little bit until I noticed that you're not seeing anything, so... yeah. A little bit of a drop of faith there, and another one of these puzzles. And we are nearing the end of the level. But there are still hazards that can definitely ruin our day. And we want to get that gauge. And then leap of faith. And we did it. Oof. That's scary. That gets you every time. So that's that. I think no, actually I'm gonna go up. Yeah. Not yet down. And we have to go left. And this is a boss fight. And you're gonna see a wonderful little animation. Yeah. We showed him our tongue. And how this works, we have more of these skulls. And the boss shoots them after like a couple of fireballs he shoots, and then... yeah. We just go a little bit like this. And before that first checkpoint rock, he shoots 2 times. But now, he shoots 3 times. Oh lord. Or was that 3? That should be 3. Oh. You made me count and I lost my ability to hit you. Or your skulls. Oh god, that's bad. But yeah, you want to hit the skulls as early as possible so you can progress with less attack cycles. There's only one attack you can crouch, and that's one he does from down below. Like that. He made us work for that attack. I think we should be able to cover this distance, yeah. And now, he's gonna shoot like 6 times and then give us a nice little auto skull. Oh, I think he shoots even more, but yeah. Hit this and we win pretty much. We have beaten Yano. And the next stage is one that I'm a little bit afraid of. This is one of those where you have to ride something. You have probably seen these in Crash Bandicoots and whatnot. But this one, we ride a rocket. If you don't make a jump, or the rocket hits something that is not a door, we lose. And we die instantly. But yeah, we can boost like that. And of course you'd want to boost at every moment possible to make this go a little bit faster, but sometimes this rocket doesn't like to jump, and then you'll fall and you die. So I'm gonna be a little bit careful. Those spiky balls, you have to... like, yeah, that's how if you don't make your jumps correctly and the rocket hits something, you die. But yeah, the dashing also makes Rayman duck, so... you have to use that at the correct time to not get hit by those spiky balls. We can damage abuse a little bit. But... yeah, oh god. And also this is almost a Sonic game with those loop-de-loops.
So do you call the rocket Sonic then?
Yeah, but let's call him Sonic. He's a yellow Sonic. Would we say he's Tails?
He's Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic, yeah. Oh, like that, the jump didn't go through, but luckily this game is finished, and you can jump mid-air if you just mash the jump button. And that works like once if you don't get a jump after a dash. I don't know, but that's just... yeah, again, see? This game is finished.
Maybe the game has, like, coyote frames?
Yeah, those are very, very, like, merciful coyote times, but yeah, that could be it. They can save you sometimes and but sometimes they're just not gonna do anything. Couple of deaths here, which I was expecting. Yeah, now we're done with this stage. Okay, that didn't go as bad as I was afraid of. That could have been way worse. And what's a good thing to calm down with after a stage like that? An auto-scroller. Another one of these swamp ones. This one's the last one we'll see. There might be one extra. If you collect all the lumps or chests of cages, you might be able to get an extra level that has something like this. We won't go through the extra levels because this is any %, so... if you're ever gonna play this game, then you'll have to find yourself what the extra levels are. I think this was also available on the Wii U eShop, but I think that's down by now, so you can't get that there anymore. Sadly. I do have my original copy on the Game Boy Advance of this still, and it works. It's a wonderful, wonderful little thing.
If you have a moment, JPH, I have a donation.
Yep, go ahead.
We have a $5 donation from the World Reaper. Comment saying, "Go for the good cause, jphpue." Didn't donate towards an incentive, but thank you so much, the World Reaper. Appreciate that. We appreciate your donation.
Yeah, thanks, Reaper. He's a good fellow, plays a lot of Souls games. I'm very good at them. Yeah. That's World 2 done. We have 2 more. And then we're done. Next one is... I don't remember the English names. Magma Cosm, okay. This has Finnish translation for the names of the stages in the GBA version. I only remember those. So yeah, but yeah, now let's add a little bit of bongo here. And get a groove going. Yeah. The lava levels, well, obviously you can touch lava, so we have to ride these fruits to get across. I think this was also in original Rayman or in Rayman 2. I'm not quite sure which one. But yeah, we have to make it drop and then jump on it. Once we are on top of the fruit, we can use our fist to give it some momentum. And depending on where we punch and how much force we use, the amount of speed and the direction is changed. Whee! And welcome, these enemies, they only activate when you're close enough and then they just come towards you. Oh god! Rayman didn't like to grab that wine, I guess. We're about to hit a game over too. Hopefully that won't happen, but... Okay. There we go. How did that miss? I don't know. And that should be the end of that section, yeah. The next ones are a little bit shorter, but they're full of these ride the fruit stuff. Oh god. Ay. Oh, okay, we're gonna have a game over here. At least that's not the longest level to have, plus one. We're gonna play basketball with our buddy, and we're gonna be happy when we hit the hoop. We scored, so we can continue with 3 lives again, and all the chests we have collected, they stay collected. Cages. But you don't have to jump off the fruit before it starts dropping. It's very merciful on the timing, at least. Oh. A nice checkpoint. There's someone who needs help, we don't care. I think the last one's gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna have one of those moving spike balls as well. To throw you off. Oh god! I have no explanation what happened there, but we survived.
It looked like that was quite close.
Yeah. And I don't know why I tried jumping over that. I guess I was feeling very lucky by that. Okay, time to concentrate a bit. This is pretty much the same as the previous. Previous section, full of these. Oh. But now combined with these little swing parts as well. Should I? I'm actually taking that just in case. Vote on me on this, I'm probably gonna forget one of those. Okay. Okay, when you collect all the yellow lamps in a level, you get that little jingle. But that doesn't anything else for us, considering the run. Time for a new power-up. And this is also used in a couple of stages, not in too many. We can fly when we collect a blue lum. And depending on the stage, we either can do it indefinitely, or we can do it for a couple of seconds and then we need another blue lum to be able to fly again. Like this, in the lower left corner there appears a bar that tells you how long you can fly. But now it's time for something that's a little bit less dev intended and probably one of the scariest glitches I'm gonna be performing. We're gonna play through this stage like 1/3 of it, like normally, like you're supposed to. And then we're gonna do something dumb. You can take a guess if you want, but
I don't want to ruin the suspense. I'm wondering what this is going to be now.
nah.
Usually when somebody tells me they're going to do something dumb in a game, it's something fun to watch.
This might not be as fun as some of those, but we're just gonna fly over this wall. And now we're out of bounds.
Away you go.
Yeah, and very easily too, like, that's something you can find casually, that's not something you really, like, I don't know why they even allow that. Maybe this is dev intended after all, I could be wrong. But we can see the level going, and as we're gonna see a little bit of a nose cameo here. There it goes, bye bye. I think I have the mouse on the screen again. Game Boy mouse. And now we are at a nice little point to wait a bit. Hey, here we go! We skipped the level pretty much. And yeah. That's all there is to it. This is pretty much a maze, like, where you have to just fly all over the place. And on that level you can fly indefinitely. But now...
Are there any other levels with, like, similar clips like that?
There aren't like that, I believe. I don't remember there being. There's one with a little bit of a different setup, and there's two of those, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But I don't think there's anything other like that. Unless 100% has something. That's area I am not familiar with at all. There's a fuzzy fuzzball, we skip it. But yeah, it's kind of funny that in the previous level we grab Lum, we can fly indefinitely, but now we need... I don't know, are these smaller or why, but maybe it's just a video game thing. Oh, and there's some black Lums. They work like the weird UFO-shaped enemies that once you get close enough, they rush towards you. Whoop. I didn't hit a button. I was going too fast. Okay, don't touch the fuzzball, thank you. No matter how fuzzy and cuddly it may look like. And pretty much the end of the level, where you have this final gauntlet of bombs and balls and testing your fly skills and maybe questioning where did you learn to fly. Nice. And goal. I think I went too far, yeah. Boulder Brink. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the stage that has a different kind of a clippy shenanigan. But here we learn of a mechanic that you can use on those vines. If you drop and start the propeller immediately, you move a little bit faster along the monkey bars. But I think it's because they are like those shaky ones that if you spend too long hanging on, or if you hang on them too long, they just fall and you fall with them. And this is a level where everything that's behind you is destroyed completely. So if you fall, it's probably gonna mean that you're gonna have to start over. But if you die, it obviously loads everything back, so you can have an attempt at it. And yeah, also groovy music. But here, let's see if I can do it. Nice. Now you can clip through the enemies, and the thing here is that you want to get hit by the bullets instead of taking contact damage. Bullets deal 1 damage, contact damage deals 2, so... Especially in this one, if you only get hit by bullets, you can pass through every single enemy, I think. Which is faster than fighting them, because they are starting to take a couple of hits before they give up. And this just is... Gauge is nicely on the way. So we grab it, there's no reason not to really. We still need a few. And I don't remember how many lives I got. So I hope I have more than one if I fail at this. Okay, you get one here. Do I? Okay. And don't shoot me! Ah. He managed to get a shot in. You just walk in the air tonight? I don't know. I'm at very low health, so I should be careful, but I'm not gonna be. Nice. Now I believe it's boss time again. Yeah. Den of Rocky. You can hear the Adrian coming up somewhere. How this boss works, you have to hit the head. We're gonna damage abuse from those flaming pillars and get enough jump height to hit the head. I don't even remember how to do this casually. But obviously not like this. And we win. Rayman! And we get our next skill. Actually, I think next one is worse than a different kind of a clip. What this is, well... We use our body to destroy something that's beneath us. That's how Rayman works. And yeah, in the hub world, test it out and take it to a level. And this has a nice baseline. You can jump over those enemies, but we're gonna damage abuse and just go past them. You can break the floor if you want to save some health and make them walk. They will just gladly walk and fall. They don't think about their safety. Or they don't want to stop, I don't know. That was very unnecessary damage. That was dumb. Okay, so if I want to go through the stage, I have to break all the floors now, or die after a checkpoint. I'm just gonna die. Dun, 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 dun. We start this cycle again, and it's a little bit easier. Another one. Jump, please. Here's a little wonderful thing I always forgot in the early runs. You have to break that too. Get this thing fly high enough so you can hit that button. I'm actually... yeah. And we survived that. Oh yeah, and now comes the stage where I'm gonna try to do a wonderful little clip. You have this Indiana Jones-like rocks chasing scene, but I'm gonna hit by this. Yes. Well, we're ahead. And yeah, welcome to Hey Hey Land. You can do this in like one of the earlier stages as well, but that's very hard. You have to start this from a moving platform, and the place where you can do this isn't as clear as here. Why, hey, 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 hey! And we survived. That's half of the level done right there. And where there was a one following boulder, here's another one. And after this, we're done with the stage. But what happens there, I think that on the spiky ball, you get hit, so you get pushed inside a wall, and it's like there's enough of room for Rayman to crawl under something, and that just pushes us on the other side. And then we're far ahead, very much a lot of far ahead that we can do shenanigans. If you're too slow with your jumping, then you're gonna get crushed by the ball. And yeah, now I think it's this. 17 is about right. Wicked flow, yeah. This is Speedrunner's Dream. 3 sections of auto-scrolling. So now's a good time for any messages, plugins, anything. Tell a joke if you have one ready. We can just enjoy the wonderfulness of this. The vines here activate once you're close enough, and it has the dark lumps as well, and yeah, that can happen very easily. I hope it won't happen too often though. The first section is very long, and the second and third aren't too long. If you make past this, then we are fine. I think all of these have like 1-up at some point. And there's only one chest we want. Okay. And here it is. That's also easily missable. What I want to do is stay as close as as possible to the front of the flying flower. You take knockback when you get hit. You've probably seen it already. You can interrupt it with a properly timed copter move. So if I'm at the front of this, I have enough time possibly to try and land back. And that flew in the lava. Thank you. It was alive. Okay, good. And you don't want to punch these too early. They will come back and they might hit you on your feet and come underneath. Okay. First one done. Whew. But this one pretty much... Oh no. Yeah. This is pretty much the same as the previous, but a lot shorter. Yeah, we're at the game over range right now. There is a 1-up pretty close, so hopefully I can grab it and make it to the end of the stage. The best one would be if I wouldn't die, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die multiple times still. And that's checkpoint. I have these weird flying things. And there's a life. Nice. Taking this very carefully. You could damage abuse some of these, but... yeah. I want to have all the possible health I can. I've seen today's performance and I am not super happy. Okay, second section done. And the final one. You're gonna see nightmares about something with this song playing in the background, if your dreams have songs in them. Funky fuzzball. Rayman just wanted to do it. He's suffered enough in this stage, he just needed that little something to keep him going. And I think we're allowed to give him that. He's been trying his best today. We have to crawl underneath the bombs. Bombs. Whatever. Spiky balls. And go from flower to flower. Whatever this is. And soon there's gonna be a very scary section. Yeah, this one. If you're in the middle of a swing, you don't get hit. So that lung would hit me and it would just go through me. Finally, that's over. We are one chest ahead, cage ahead. What am I doing? It's here. I have actually collected everything until now, so the extra one I took is, well, it is an extra one. Up to the final world. Couple of stages, not too many. But we have a little bit of a cutscene that we can skip. But if you have played like the Rayman 2 or whatever, you might remember this thing. And this very I don't know, it's very something. This music gives you a little bit of a heart pressure and whatnot. Very intense, you could say. Oh no. And when the routers turning off wasn't enough, I'm apparently about to lose my earphones. The battery's dying. Oh my god. I charged them too. I think these are about to be at the end of their life. You see, I did definitely charge these. Hey. I don't think I need to hear anything, except I would like to hear a lot. Yeah. I don't think the spider is an insta-kill. I think it just hurts you once. At least the rest of the spiders work like that. Here we go. Second section, and this is more like multiple spiders and you have to dodge them or make them go out of your way yourself. Oh god. Okay, my health is so low right now that I'm gonna have to... Ow. Yeah. I'm gonna have to play how the devs intended and trick the spiders. Okay. Oh no. What am I doing? I am not doing good. That's at least the truth. Okay. Jump! Come on. Jump! Oh. I didn't hit that gladly. Hopefully. Okay. Get over here. Nice. Come over here so I can freely go right. It's sometimes difficult to see where you need to go. But because of course I know the game almost, so I can try my best. Okay.
I like how you say almost as if you're not speedrunning the game for us right now.
Yeah. I'm not. This is casual playthrough. This is the first time I haven't played this game. Even though I owned it, I never touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time.
First time, yeah. Another boss. This one takes a lot of hits, but he has three different attacks. First is this rolling, and then he turns small and we have to hit him with our body. Next one, he jumps and we have to go underneath him. Doink, doink. If you're good at the video game, you can actually damage boost and go inside him to deal the hit as soon as possible and save some time, but I never learned that. After 3 times you hit it, it does the same as before but faster. And he also runs away faster, which means I'm gonna play it a little bit safe and hit him in the corners. And after 3 hits he actually drops a health lump. I can use that whenever I feel like I need some extra pick-me-up. Okay, I'm not gonna make that. I don't need it now, but I'm fine now. This should be easy. Don't quote on me after I fail this. Okay. Rayman! And we get our final skill, which is pretty much just a charge punch, but a little bit better. It can break doors now. So... actually, no. I think it's this way. Yeah. The metal works. This stage has a name in Finnish which means absolutely nothing. And I tried to Google the word and it gave me nothing, so it must not mean anything. Just a fun fact. The yellow slime works like the green one before, it just makes you slide. And the balloons are like one-time trampolines. Jump on them and you get a little bit of an extra height. Nothing too special going on in this stage. It's very much just go through. Try not to fall. The red liquid kills you instantly. It might still be lava or it might be hot metal. Something. And this... okay, that thing is the only part where you can actually charge your fist without losing your momentum. And that's on that slime type of thing. While sliding you can actually charge, and it's... you're not gonna see too much of that. Welcome to these guys. They take a lot of hits. And they deal 2 damage with their attack as well as body contact damage, I think. And the last section of Metalworks. The electricity, you have to hit that bottom ball thing to turn it off. It damages you by 1 damage if you don't do it. And even touching the ball does, even though it's turned off. And we're gonna damage abuse through stuff here. I took 2 damage there, that's not good. And I have 1 life remaining. This might be a game over. But it might not be, who knows. Okay. Okay, that's a life. And here we're... instead of shutting that down, we're just gonna jump past it. But now we have to be careful. Wait, what? Do you stop your attack if I look away from you? What? Well... oh, nice. I think the jump went off, but... the height was not good. Well, at least now we have full health again. We give a good attempt at the stage. That was stupid of me.
Got the life before dying, too.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Okay, health. Health is nice. Oh! Okay. Jump didn't go off, so... this is getting scary. And there's one more enemy at the end of the stage, so if I die there, it's gonna be sad. Okay, I died there already, so it's not gonna be sad. Okay.
Well, we get to see his Rayman dunks his body yet again.
Yeah. And back to the start of this section, but now with 3 lives. And yeah, this is pretty much just a repeat of what we did already. There's not much more to add, other than, yeah.
So I guess I'll ask you then, how do you feel about this Rayman compared to other ones? I don't know if you've played the other Rayman games.
I played the original, and that's super duper 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 difficult. It's impossible. This one is a lot easier, and for me this is probably the best only because of nostalgia. I did play 2 on PlayStation 1 and I like it, but it had an issue where my disc wouldn't read like the end of the game, or like some of the final levels, so I was stuck there. I never could even try those final levels. So
The only Rayman I ever got to play was Rayman 2: The Great Escape on the Dreamcast.
yeah, that's actually Rayman 2 on the PS1 as well. Oh yeah, actually the new Raymans are very good. Origins and Legends, those are definitely fun. And they have co-op as well. They are very, very fun games. They're very chill as well, so if you have a couple of friends or even alone, they're fine. And they're rather old, so they don't go for much. And they don't require a lot of power from PC. They're very, like they run very easily. Oh god. And those are probably the best now that I think about it. I think the Legends was supposed to be Wii U exclusive for a bit, but then they just said, nope, we're gonna release this on other consoles as well. Which is nice. But yeah, if you feel like Raymaning, then yeah, Legends and Origins. Origins is the first one, I think, and Legends is the next one. Legends has some levels unlockable that are from Origins. Okay. Woo. First try. Yeah, we have extra chests now. Second to last level. Or no, actually, I forgot about this. I'm sorry. More Mario Kart. Oh god.
I'm always here for more Mario Kart.
Yeah. I wanted to forget about this. I'm sorry. Happens to the best of us. But yeah. Same gist as before, just a little bit more difficult level with tighter required times to beat the lap. Not much more. Oh yeah, these bouncing boulders. Like I said, if you get crushed under it, instantly you die. And when you die, you start from lap 1. I don't think I need to demonstrate that, so I'm gonna try not to. But yeah, first playthrough, so that's why I forget these levels. I mean, excuse me. And this music also is something that just, I don't know, I hear when I'm anxious. That was almost a speed strat by getting bumped by that rock, but I failed by getting into lava. But after this, then I think we have one more regular stage and the final boss. The final boss is something I've struggled with, so let's see how that goes. And one final lap. You have a minute to beat it. And and I have a lot of health. So that should be good. But yeah, how does this look to you, Carter? Do you think this controls well?
It absolutely probably does not control well, if I was to guess this from looking at it. I'm just so used to like GBA racers like that, or like SNES styled racers like F-Zero, Mario Kart, like from, you know, the mode 7 days.
Yeah.
Where like they're fun to me because they're pretty nostalgic.
Yeah. Nostalgic themed classes, then they can make something very easily like.
I'm always a little bit on that copium whenever someone asks me how these games control, and I'm like, they're really good if you get used to it.
Yeah. They're good if you're good at it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's. Wait a moment. I'm having a brain fart. I think it's up actually. Let's go up. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I have my notes usually on my splits, but because I can't have my splits time. Okay, this was right way. And actually, the first section of this stage is gonna contain a couple of clips. Dev intended, definitely. Actually, no, why am I playing that? I punch. If you punch, you will stop doing the copter move. For some reason, I don't know. Yeah, that level is pretty much skipped. But this one we have to do. And from this one, I think you usually grab it. I punched again at the wrong time. No. Okay. Thank God that activated at the last second. Okay. Nice. We have to hit the buttons again, and not much new anymore. Oh God. Okay. And now we have 21 chests, so we can enter the final boss fight. Heart of the Ancients. This comes in two phases. First is this bot that will try to shoot you a couple of times, and then it will release a bomb from its stomach. Punch the bomb at the boss to deal damage. First 3 bombs are gonna be small ones. Those are fine with like smaller punches. You don't have to have a charged one, but after that it will start releasing bigger ones, and those need to be charged punched to get the damage in. If you're a speedrunner, you would take damage from one of the bombs and break the rest, because once the final bomb is destroyed, the boss will reappear, but some might know that I have trouble jumping here, so I am saving every single bit of my health. I am not speedrunning today. No siree. That was one of the bigger bombs I had to charge punch it out, but now it's also gonna release those from the belly door. Oh no. One more time. I hope I don't get hit twice. At least just shoot high bullets as much as possible. Oh, thank you! He listened to me. Okay, first phase down, second phase, here we go. The difference now is that we're connected to this airplane. We can't stop. We are constantly on the move. We can turn around, and that's all the control we have. We can also move up and down, but yeah, that's all the control we have. So now we have to guide these homing missiles towards the boss. After we shoot it, he does something. First 4 hits means that these fireballs will appear, and once they disappear from the screen, the boss will appear again and try to shoot us with a homing missile. And now he will do them from both sides, and they will fill the screen. Oh, game's lagging. And the last one is a random amount of bombs at random positions, so that's one that usually kills me, and it's wonderful because it's almost the last thing you have to do. Let's see what kind of RNG we're getting. Yesterday I got a wonderful RNG where they just came like as a wall. Okay, that's good. That's a slow one. That's a slow pattern, but unless I do something stupid, I should be fine. Oh god. Now it's the final phase, it shoots 2 bombs and time. We saved the glow box and finished Rayman 3, and I think without the connection loss, this would have been like a that would have been like a minute worth of a PB. I don't know how much time I lost there. How long was I down?
It was like maybe 3-4 minutes most.
If it was 4 minutes, then this would have been like in a PB territory. So at least it still went underestimate that's important.
Yeah, so I just wanted to thank you again for your runs here. I know you have one more run still coming up. Are there any shoutouts you'd like to make for this game, or?
Well, not really. So I guess I'm gonna give the same as before then. Everyone at Pixels for People crew doing this whole beautiful thing. And okay, to this game that I'm gonna be running this in a 1 more marathon, and then I'm never gonna touch it again.
Which other marathon are you gonna be running it in?
It's actually something we're having with Kodo Hunter called Picojones. It's gonna be like both of us gaming our own games. It's a very small thing we do. We did it last year, we're doing it again. Just showing off our backlog a little bit. It's in a couple of weeks, so yeah, that's when I'm gonna be touching this game again, and that's the last time we will ever play this again.
Putting it up on the shelves, finished.
Yeah, remember it
Alrighty
fondly
then.
as a part of my childhood, and then yeah. But thank you.
Sometimes those games you don't remember as much, or you don't think as fondly about after you've done a speedrun of them.
Yeah, nostalgia.
Alright, so I'm going to be bringing us back to intermission here, and we will be back in just a moment for the next run, which is going to be Mega Man X2 by Geo.